Good morning, people. Freedom Rider, Laconia, here we come. I've got a topic that I'm going to touch on and do a vlog while I'm headed up there, and I'm going to spend some time on that, and then I'll pick up with you on the Laconia trip from time to time, so you get an opportunity to see Laconia. It's coolish here this morning, but it's going to be nice. I do have my rain suit with me though, just in case I need it, and I won't hesitate to stop and put that on should the need arise. What I wanted to touch on with you this morning is I was going out to the garage the other day with Pam, Lady Freedom Rider, to take a ride on the bike, and so we got out to the garage and we got on the bike and went to start it up. But you know, before I start it up, I like to check to see how the shocks are. So I went to make a move on the shocks, and nothing. No juice at all. No action, no up or down. Nothing. I said, oh Jesus, something's not right here. So anyway, I turned the bike on and see if that affected it at all. No, nothing. That didn't do it either. So I said, uh-oh, I got a problem. So the first thing that I did was I took off the bags. Then the second thing that I did was I took off the seat. Then I took off the side panel. And of course I had to, you know, I took off the luggage rack and the passenger backrest, obviously, in order to get the seat off. And now, you guys know me. I'm not into, at my age, too much doing my own work on the bike. Let's be honest, it's just not something that I do much of anymore. But in this particular instance, we had the Laconia trip coming up, and that was like 2 days ago, I guess, and I really didn't have much choice. I had to get this thing fixed, get these shocks fixed. I took a good look at the shocks, and I saw how they were set up, and I followed the wires across and followed the wires down and down inside the electrical cage and down to where I thought, you know, I would find a compressor, because don't forget, I have these Legend Aero A shocks, so they have a compressor, onboard compressor. Long story short, I could not find a compressor. I couldn't find it. It's just that simple. So I called my dealership, TSI Harley Davidson, and I explained to Bob over there what the situation was. Great guy, by the way. Very busy guy, but great guy nonetheless. And so he said, well, bring it over. He said, take a quick look at it. He says, I don't know if I can get you in the shop right now, but he says, come on over and we'll see what we can do. So I said, oh, great. Thanks so much. So I put the phone down, picked it back up again, and I called Space Coast Harley Davidson down in Florida, which is the dealership that installed the shocks. And I said to Eric on the phone, I said, Eric, I got a little bit of a problem. The shocks won't do anything. I pressed the buttons, you know, on the handlebars, and man, I got zilch. I said, can you do me a favor and answer a couple questions for me? I said, if you can. I said, number one, where is the compressor? I said, I've been looking high and low for it, and I can't find it. Number two, Eric, if you could, is there a fuse associated with the shocks somewhere, and if so, where is the fuse? And he said, well, okay. He says, I'm going to have to talk to the technician. I said, well, I got the work order number right here. He says, oh, beautiful. He says, that's exactly what I needed. It makes things so much easier. He says, I'll call you back. So I said, okay, great. So I got on the bike, and I decided that I was going to go over to TSI, which is 18 miles from my house, and have them take a look at it. And when I got there, I'd see if he left any message on the machine relative to those questions, Eric, that is. And so I got on the bike, and I literally hardtailed it the 18 miles over to TSI. No rear shocks at all. I mean, nothing. No compression whatsoever in the shocks. And when a compressor's not working with these shocks, you got nothing. I mean, you don't even have a little bit. You got zero. So it was just like a hardtail. So I got over there, and I felt like my back was broken. You know, I got bad back, right? So this guy go any slower. So I get over there, pull in, and Bobby comes out and takes a look at the situation, and lo and behold, it was a fuse.